RJC asks, can you make a marble team tier list? So that's what I'm gonna do today. Back in the Team Primary Roast video, I asked everyone for questions, and now I'm gonna answer them. And thank you, RJC, for giving me something to do during this video. Jijikle asks, can you cover how Prim and Snowy nearly broke their backs carrying their respective teams in Marbula 1? I'm definitely going to get to the snowballs in a video, and I'll definitely talk about their performance in Marbula 1 and liken it to Team Primary's performance in Marbula 1. So that'll definitely happen. Coolio Singvi asked a lot of questions, so I just took a small portion. What is your explanation for the Cobalts being bad? So the Cobalts, I mean, obviously this question was asked before the Showdown, so the Cobalts hadn't won it yet, but the Cobalts, literally not as bad as they could be. Excuse me a minute. There we go. So the Cobalts were bad, but now they're literally not bad. Winning the Showdown helps. Obviously, there is still time for them to mess everything up. Anyway, D tier. Our other teams on the cutting block for retirement, and they mentioned Turtle Sliders. I don't think they should be retired. I don't think any team's on the cutting block for retirement. Turtle Sliders have only been here a couple years, haven't really proved themselves. Or put them. They are not on the cutting block for retirement, I feel like, but they are definitely not great right now. Savage Speeders or O Rangers? So this is obviously referring to the Marble League because they were still duking it out. This is before the marathon happened. I'm guessing it was in terms of my prediction. Always got to give it to my boys, the O Rangers, in terms of who I am cheering for. You know, silver medal is still better than 24 other teams, so I'm not really too sad about that. Got the gold from a couple years ago. That helps. But yeah, the Savage Speeders obviously won in 2020, which people won't stop giving me crap about. Were the Green Ducks a one-hit wonder? The Green Ducks had a sophomore slump, finishing silver first year, but with the slide they hit, we'll have to see in the years to come if it is a legit thing, or because I think of it like Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has been in a sophomore slump for the last 5 years, 3 years, I can't do math right now. I did mention that the Indigo Stars would improve because of the Showdown. That wasn't even a sophomore slump, that was just a slump to start off with. Favorite team, least favorite team. Favorite team, a few people also asked my favorite team. It's the O Rangers. Gotta love them. You know, I am firm O Rangers trash. Least favorite team? Don't really have a least favorite team. You know, even the rivalries with the Savage Speeders. You know, it's just rivalry. I'm not gonna, like, hate their guts at the end of the day. You know, that's a culture of sports. You hate each other for the time you're on the field, but then, like, you're still friends. I don't really hate anyone. I don't got that kind of time. Least favorite and favorite individual player was an interesting one. I'd have to say Kanoan, because, you know, O Rangers and the way he's able to hold that squad down, lead them for some greatness. Least favorite player, Malcolm Butler. You know what you did. Hazard88. How are you feeling about the O-Rangers potentially choking away the championship to the Savage Speeders right now? Or more positively, how do you feel about the Savage Speeders' huge comeback? Yeah, I like to think of it as a positive way. You know, no one's talking about how the Minty Maniacs choked and let the O-Rangers take the lead. When you look at the Savage Speeders standing by event, it doesn't matter who was in second or who was in first. It was gonna be, they were winning that. It is kind of funny that it was a slow and steady wins the race for the fact that we're talking about a team called the Savage Speeders. But I ran track in high school, and I did sprints. For the 200 meter, you start out at more of a running speed for the first half, and then the second half you go to a dead sprint. So that is what the Savage Speeders did. They fell early, and the O-Rangers fell late. So it really isn't how you start, it's how you finish. And O-Rangers couldn't close out, but the Savage Speeders just ran that table. Even more with the Dynasty status. So this is their second gold. Yeah, they've had 2 golds. They've had 1 silver and 1 bronze. They won Marbula 1, and they won the qualifiers. That's it. This is the only team that is going up on S. Even my beloved O-Rangers aren't going up on S. Ed Cheryl Brog asked, who do you feel is the most mediocre middle-of-the-road team consistently? How the Thunderbolts started out strong. They got bronze in the 2016 Marble League. Definitely middle of the road. They got 7th place one year and they got 13th place another, and it just they're there. They're there. They're there. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just existing. Bobbert asks, how do you feel about the Turtle Sliders in general? This is how I feel about the Turtle Sliders in general. Terror Darky, how about a video on the rise, fall, and revenge of Ghost Plasma? Who? Oh, and will you fight my dad? I'm not gonna fight your dad. I'm sorry. Lisa Clark asks, who is better, Rapidly or Cosmo? Rapidly, if you want to go off of bling and points total and just performance overall. Yeah. Raspberry Racers really came out of nowhere to win, but now it's like back to okayness. That is the wrong thing I want to move. Yeah, that's fitting. Kazmakistan. Also with a whole bunch of questions, I'm going to answer just a handful. Do you feel that some teams get preferential treatment in these events, as in redos or restarts? I don't think any team gets special treatment over others. It's just like sometimes there are more false starts, there are more gate issues with one team than another. I don't think that's on purpose. I think that's just coincidental. How do you feel about the scoring for events in the Marble League this year? I don't mind it. It's definitely better than the whole not getting anything if you place under 8th, like how it was when it started. I like the point spread. You know, if your team is dragging, you know, you just gotta get good, son. Do you think they should get rid of any events in the Marble League? No, honestly. There's enough parity. Each host team brings something different. I really like the Black Hole event that Team Galactic had this year. But we're not really going to see that again, at least in the ML. Do you think the Marble League Showdown event should be longer? Nah, I like it. I don't think it should be how they did it this year, where it was sort of a play-in round right before the end of the A-League. I think they should move it back after the main tournament ended, like what they did in 2019, because we want to talk about the teams that competed in the ML, and then have a break in the action so we can get prepared for the Showdown to watch those teams. So I don't think it should be longer or shorter. I think it just needs to be moved. Do you think the Sand Rally event should be more team oriented? No, I like red number 3. Red number 3, since nobody really asked, red number 3's a marble. Just putting that out there. Jonah Blankenbaker. Okay, I'm not sure if that's your real name, but that is a dope name. Damn. Would you talk about the Hazers' close but no cigar history if you wanted to? The Hazers, yeah, they really are close but no cigar. I remember one person put it, the Hazers don't need to win, they just need to amaze. And I like that. 3rd place last year. I forget where they placed this year. They're not really middle of the road, because they're close but no cigar. So, B. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna talk about any good teams or like roast any good teams. I'm just gonna roast the ones that are trash. Lawrence Brown, where do you feel Team Galactic is right now? Sure. Everyone's gonna hate me for that. Gabe Alexander, will you do more videos about the Marble League? Yes, I will. I don't know when. And Life also asked, are you going to cover the Sand Marble Rally in the future? Honestly, I might. Again, I'm only 22, so I got a lot of future. The roast lineup is going to be Mellow Yellow, the Snowballs, and the Limers. Those are the 3 teams that I'm really focused on roasting right now. And Sand Marble Rally? Sure, maybe. I want to expand, because I'm a filmmaker, so I want to post videos on my channel that aren't going to be marble related. But I still want to make marble videos. I just don't expect everything I make to be marbles. But there will be marbles. There will be marbles. Paladin Demo. How much do you think the Oceanics spent on bribing the officials to gain a win over Team Momo in the qualifier matches? That's rude. Oceanics didn't pay nobody off. They are back in it. Had a really rough season, but they won an event and they got some other higher standings. So they don't need to cheat their way to the top. They just worked on the grind. Well, okay, yeah. No, sorry, Oceanics. And Team Momo, I like Team Momo. I think someone down further asked what I think about Team Momo. I like them. They're just one of those teams, they can't stay healthy. They're gonna be really good, maybe next year or the year after that. But they just can't stay healthy, and it really sucks to see all that promise. But they can't get a good run to the podium out of it. What's your reaction to the crazy Cat's Eyes being hosts for the Marble League 21? Honestly, did not see it coming. I'm sure they're going to be great hosts. I'm excited to see Greg Woods make all the cat puns. But I did love to see that one Reddit user's animation as the graphic they used, because it just shows how much of a connection that the JMR has to their fan base. Crazy Cat's Eye has 2 C's in their name. I'm going to see. How's Mellow Yellow's basement decorating skills? Not as good as the Limers, I'll tell you that. Mellow Yellow, again, it's a rough patch. Remember those teams that I compared them to in the team rooting video? They all suck. They they just suck. They made a run, made it to a championship, and then they just fell off the planet. But I'm not really concerned about Mellow Yellow. I might get hate for that. I don't care. Alright, if carrots are good for your eyes, can they dial a phone? What? John Disc asks, will you upload videos more frequently, once a week or once every 2 weeks? I don't know, man. I'll get them out there when I can. The team primary video kind of killed me. I think I started at 9:30, uploaded everything at 11:30. It was funny because one of the first comments on it was, dude, it's 1:40 my time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on the West Coast, but I do need sleep. The Pinkies one was even worse. I started editing that on a Thursday, went to bed, continued the editing on the Friday, and then I got in a rhythm. I'm like, ooh, I could sleep, but I could also get this done, because I don't really want to work on a Saturday. I want to have it uploaded on the Saturday. I started at noon on Friday, and I worked till 4 a.m. I uploaded everything, and it was 4 a.m. when I started. I was like, holy crap. I'm never doing that again. So, I'm gonna space my videos out. I hope I can get a schedule, but we'll see. How optimistic are you in the Minty Maniacs in light of their overall bronze? Do you think they're real? Do you think they're for real or a mirage? I think they'll medal in 2021. I don't know in what, but I'm thinking the Minty Maniacs have some momentum now. I've always regarded them as a B League, that's why I've never talked about them. I don't think this is a fluke season. I really think they're this good. Bronze. But a whole lot of misses? Nah, get up on there. That won't age well. Lance, Gray, Car, Greeker, Grishar. I am butchering that last name. I am so sorry. What is your opinion on the Jungle Jumpers? This is my opinion on the Jungle Jumpers. Christmas Hake. Do you think the Rangers are going to find a way to bounce back from their 35-point choke this year, or an SB Nation style collapse in the future? They're going to bounce back. They always have rough patches. Remember 2019? They got disqualified in the funnels. And these are just the normal Poblino orange funnels. How do you not finish that? They literally just stopped at the beginning. So they always have these weird rough patches. They didn't finish the dirt race that year. They're gonna bounce back. Again, silver medal, second place. They still got a ticket booked for 2021. So I don't think they're gonna collapse at all. Do you think the Green Ducks are merely a sophomore slump, or are they truly one-hit wonders? Again, with the Green Ducks, it's a slump. I don't think they're gonna completely sink. I don't think they're gonna completely bounce back either. Like top 8 maybe. In light of their dominant run on the 2020 Showdown, do you believe the Cobalts might finally be on the right track? Nah. Maria Carlo Paz Nicolas me pregunto, which Marble League logos do you like and which Marble League logos need remodeling? Well, they've already been remodeled into these football club logos, and I really like them. I don't think any of these need to change. I even like, like their old stuff. When the Oceanics had that seal, that was a really dope logo. The O-Rangers had the cowboy hat. But I really like these designs. Like with the Savage Speeders having the speedometer, but also the needle looks like a marble racing down. That's nice. The Thunderbolts having thunderbolts. The Cobalts have an accurate electron graph of a cobalt atom, and that is very, very well done. That is nicely done. I like all these logos. Okay, real quick, I don't like Rojo Roller's color scheme. I know that I said that all the logos are good, but I think choose a different red, choose a different color for the tire, and we're good. It's just something that's not sitting well with me. JM Kajiri, will you ever collab with the Marble Report? Oh, I'd love that if they're able and willing. I'm always down. You know, they're subscribed to me, I'm subscribed to them. I like the content they're put out, and if they ever want me to BS on a video with them, I'd be open and willing to do that. Marble Minion, can you do a Thunderbolts, Cobalts, or Turtle Sliders video? Nah. And this is kind of like what Ali asked. Is there going to be any video on old marble teams like the Golden Orbs? Nah. It's funny, the Golden Orbs asked me on Twitter what's my opinion on them, and I'm like, who are you? So probably not. I'm definitely making that video on the Limers. Not a whole lot of teams in the basement right now. Let me fix that up really quick. Asked about the Limers. Limers taking dead last in the Showdown. Well, not dead last, but they not qualified. They're not even the Limers. They're just the L's. Pinkies, as much as I rag on them, they are not F tier because they've at least been to the Marble League. Hugh Neutron asked me, what is the capital of Ecuador? Like I did tell people to ask me anything. That is something. It's Quito. And I know that because I had to look it up. Fun fact from looking up Ecuador, they are on the US dollar. I don't know what I thought they'd be on, but I don't think I would have ever guessed that they're on the US dollar. Little Whooper Band says, just FYI, Hong Kong is misspelled. How do I misspell Hong Kong? I said honk Kong. Oh man. Again, it was like 10:30 when I did this part. I should have proofread more. I should have taken more time. Elijah Score. What is your favorite event in the ML? I really liked the bobsled from 2018. Oh, someone asked that down more. Of the retired teams, which would you want to see again? Gliding Glaciers could easily host a Winter Marble League, and I'd like to see the bobsled come back. I also liked the steeplechase in 2017. I'm pretty sure that only happened that year. And obviously the Pinkies failed at it, which is why I want to see it again. And it was a team race, it wasn't a versus thing. Although, maybe a versus, like 2 teams head to head, I think that would be very interesting to see. Sarah asked, where did your icon come from? Did you draw it? My girlfriend drew it. It's based off of an Italian TV show? Video game? Icelandic? It was turned into a meme. And then I just went to that video, took a screenshot, cropped it out, erased the arms, drew some arms, but I didn't exist from the waist down, and I wanted legs. I wanted legs and a tail, some more personality so I can move around more. And she traced it and drew legs, drew a tail, and it turned out really well. I really love how it turned out. Snowballs! Yay! Guess what? You suck. Roho Rollers. Guess what? You suck. Shining Swarm. Guess what? You don't suck that bad. Do you ever find the marbles that are hidden? Sarah, this is more from Sarah. I never. I think I found Raldo once, but then like every single time they'd have to be pointed out to me. Team Primary. Yeah. Are you wondering if it's because of Mary? Yeah. Man, I'm absolutely brutal to these teams right now. If you were a marble, what would you look like? Forest green marble with a whatever this color is on the belly, swirl, and then a black swirl. That'd be me as a marble. Hornets. I love you. You're trash though. Oh man, it's either E or F for the Hornets. Dead last in... I think they've taken dead last in everything. I think they took dead last in the main tournament. They took dead last in the Marbula 1 Season 1. And I'm pretty sure they've taken last in a Showdown before. Yeah, that's a trifecta of suck. It is really bad. So... kind of bag off of the retired teams if they could bring them back. I'd say combine the Blackjacks with a team around red number 3. Call it the High Rollers, sort of the whole pool hall gambling sort of that metaphor. Combine Team Plasma with the Indigo Stars, and then that'd be a grand total of 32 teams, which is what the NFL has, so you can do some sort of overarching bracketed tournament with that, and that'd be really fun to see. NHL is going to have 32 teams, the MLB has 30, and the NBA has 30 right now, so there can be potential to do a tournament in that style. Balls of Chaos. I love their design. Really good at a really nowhere. C. I figured a lot of these were gonna turn into C tier teams. Oh, Sarah asked another question. Favorite movie of all time? I like that. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I am a kid at heart. And Gene Wilder puts an absolutely amazing performance in that. Bumblebees, I love the Bumblebees when they're in the B League. Get it? Get it? Get it? B, because, you know, they're not that good. And it showed this year, they ain't got it. They're good when they do got it. But when they don't got it, they don't got it. Crazy Cat says they got Chocolatiers. Yeah, no. Bad. Yeah, I don't have the Midnight Wisps. Put together a really good track. Still middle of the... Yeah, they won 2016. And they've had a couple good showings. One last team. And it is... Jawbreakers. Fuck. Oh, I knew I was missing someone. Holy crap, I am so sorry, Jawbreakers. How could I forget the Jawbreakers? I am shocked. Crap, is there really no one else in the A tier? I am so fucking biased. Oh my god. Oh, I'm catching so much crap for this. Anyway, last two questions. What made you interested in the ML or the JMR? It was the Christmas of 2015. My brothers were home for the holidays, and we watching TV and talking about stuff to watch. And my oldest brother was like, "Oh, have you heard about the Marble League?" And I thought he said Marvel League, like it's fake stuff with the Avengers. And my other brother was like, "Yeah, I watched it." And it's like, "Oh, it's marbles." And it shows that you can just take the human element completely out of competition, and it's still entertaining, and there's still interest in it. Mary L220 asks, do you think the marbles in the Marble League are actually competing and trying their hardest, or do you just say they're marbles and everything is based on luck? Obviously everything, they're marbles moving at the volition of gravity, but that's not fun. When you suspend your disbelief and buy into that these teams have personalities and drive and feelings, it makes it that more impactful. When John Oliver was introducing the Marble League to everyone, he was talking about these teams have backstories and names and history, and there's like actual excitement on his face. That's something you don't get from a whole lot of human sports. With these come from behind victories and these narratives that get placed. And credit to JMR in really building this universe up and keeping fans engaged. That's why they have Greg Woods as a commentator, because it really a sporting league. Imagine any other sport with no announcer, just people doing stuff. Like, that's not fun, but here we have marbles doing stuff, and that's not fun. But when there's an announcer, you get excited and you actually root for these teams, and it definitely blurs the line between a fictional universe. It really does, and that's why I'm such a fan of it, because it's not just, oh, these are marbles at the end of the day. These are actual sports teams at the end of the day, and I think that's why I really like it, and that's why I like making this tier list, because this is based off of performance. It's not based off of luck. There are some lucky bounces, I'll tell you that, but this is all skill. I'm telling you that. Alright, this is not the end of the video, but it's gonna be the end of this portion. It's going back up to me with a special surprise.
Just so I can finally shut up about these. Hey, thank you for watching, and keep those questions coming. You had some good questions. I want to make more videos. I'm in my studio right now, which by studio I mean just the unused bedroom in my apartment with the green screen put up behind me. But I want to make more videos here. I got some new stuff that I want to do. I have an Oculus. I want to do some Oculus stuff. Did I really agree to the whole bag? Okay. They're spicy. They're spicy. They're spicy. They're not good. Okay. Wow. You know, I didn't think this through. It's actually pretty spicy. My body's rejecting it though. It isn't fun. I have an idea for a series on this channel. There we go, I can English. It's called Watch Me Suck at Gaming, where I play a bunch of various games and I just suck at them. Did I really agree to this whole bag? Fuck. And there's a lot of chips in here. Do you really just want to watch me eat all of these? But yes, regardless of when I finish these disgusting chips. Thank you so much. 3,000 subscribers, that happened. 100,000 views on my team rooting video, that happened. 150 followers on Twitter, that happened. It's really fun. It's really fun how this channel's been growing. Yeah, there's about half the bag left. There's actually more chips than I realized. This is gonna be my last one. Take care. Take care. I'll finish this some other time.